Well, does that make you hungry? I don't know. Something about watching those meatballs with the sauce on. Oh my gosh, makes me so hungry. Hi everybody, I'm Guy. I'm gonna be with you for the next 2 hours. We got Now That's Tasty, and then coming up in our second hour, we have Now That's Cooking. But I have got some incredible deals coming up for you, foodies, in the next 2 hours, and I wanted to highlight a couple of things we have. We have Killer Grillers pulled pork and pulled chicken back. It has been months and months and months. I have not had this in like 3 months when I ran out of it the last time. You are getting 4 pounds of competition style barbecue. Guys, trust me when I tell you, it is hands down the best pork you will ever get delivered to your house in the mail. That is for sure. And we have it available in the pork, which is here. That's 4 pounds. It comes in 4 1-pound bags. Keep them in the freezer, pull it out when you need it. You're good to go. Or you can get the chicken, or 2 pounds of chicken, 2 pounds of pork. That's our combo, and that is always the most popular, and that is gonna sell out very, very quickly. Also, we've got our grab-and-go bars back from Red Chocolate. I know you love these. We haven't seen them in a while. You are gonna get 24 bars, and they come in the most incredible flavors, and here's the real kicker. No added sugar. I challenge anybody to take a bite of that chocolate and tell me that there's not sugar. It's amazing. Melt in your mouth. It's European chocolate made overseas, all right? Imported here, and I think it's the best of the best of the best. I love their diamond truffles. I love all Red Chocolate. It's the chocolate I buy. That is coming up in a little bit, but let's get started. So, y'all know my affinity for maple syrup, right? When I was a kid, we drove to Vermont. Every weekend, my dad was on the patrol. We were all ski instructors. We'd go from Connecticut to Vermont, and we would go through the sugar maple forests, because that's where this all comes from. A place called St. Johnsbury, Vermont. Cary Main, who created the whole thing. What they did is they brought us a barrel-aged maple syrup, which is unbelievable. Now they take that barrel-aged maple syrup and they refine it down, which is literally refining, boiling it, down to when it crystallizes. Not quite candy state, but it is ooey, gooey, yummy deliciousness. It is packed with flavor. It's more intense than maple syrup, but it's not as candy-like as the maple candies. It's in the middle. But it takes 2 pints of maple syrup to make 1 pint of this stuff. I had about 400. We have 247 left right there. Stephanie Roberts, my very good friend. This, I told you, this is like the caviar of like sweetness.
It is a treat because 2 things. It starts with the purest, the best ingredient, Cary Main maple syrup.
1 ingredient.
1 ingredient, the maple syrup. And not just any maple syrup, single-sourced maple syrup from trees that have been around for more than a century. So we are starting with the very best quality, but then that maple syrup is carefully boiled, cooled, and whipped and whipped and whipped and whipped.
It's
and
amazing.
it is whipped literally into what you could call butter. Now, there's no dairy in this. There is 1 ingredient in here, and it's the maple syrup. But if I gave you a blind taste test, if you didn't know what a maple cream was, and I gave you a little, on a pretzel, that's my favorite way. My second new favorite way is this corn muffin. It's amazing. You would think it's butter because it is that creamy. Now, this is decadent. This is a treat. I'll be the first to tell you.
And it's not cheap. It is good. This is top of the line. Real deal. All right? This is the last time to get it on 5 Flex, which is what's $5.48 bucks. And you get it delivered home, and you get 2. And let me tell you.
That's about what you need, right? That's
this
it.
will last you, I mean, if you gobble it down, but this could last you weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks.
Absolutely, because a tiny little bit, just like the maple syrup, goes a very long way.
I've had it on French toast.
Oh, yeah, that would be
Let me just tell you, that should be illegal. To have this on French toast or to have it on a bagel or a corn muffin,
the corn
pancakes,
muffin,
you can put it in coffee. Yeah, it's crazy good.
Look at that, and then I'm gonna make a little sandwich, and the crumbly of the muffin with the sweetness of the maple cream. Yeah, I love the salty, crunchy sweet, so I like to do it like that. So there's a great story with the maple cream. I know, isn't it amazing?
If you've never had it before, Nothing will prepare you for how good that is.
Or how smooth it is. Nothing prepared me for the smoothness. I have had it before, and it's kind of crystally.
By the way, auto ship already sold out. That's how fast it's going.
Because it's rare. It is hard to find. This is specially brought to us from Cary Main. In fact, when Cary Main talked to me about this, they said, we wanted to actually bring this years ago, but we always sell out of it, and it is so hard for us to make it. It takes 3 days to make 1 container of maple cream. Look how thick that is. That is crazy.
It is.
So if you're wondering what else you can do with it, I'm not gonna lie. You could sit here with a spoon or a pretzel, or I do like it on cheese too, and dip and dip and dip. But you know what else it's good for? It's good as a topper, just a little bit on salmon. If you have a family member that goes, I don't really like salmon, okay, put a little maple or maple cream on top of your salmon. Changes the whole flavor. You could pop that under the broiler. It would caramelize for just a second.
Is that on soup?
This is in...
Like butternut squash or...
You could do this in a soup. Or what about just a whipped vegetable side? You could put it on your sweet potato. You could put it on any winter squash. I'm an acorn squash fanatic. A little dollop of this inside an acorn squash. Again, you only need a little, and it makes everything wonderful.
What I've done with it, made a vinaigrette with it.
Oh, I bet
it's
thought of that.
ridiculous.
Oh, I bet that is ridiculous.
It is so good. Oh my gosh. And we have the olive oil. We have Curtis Stone's olive oil too coming up in a little bit. We're going to mention that. But we are already very busy. My producer is the amazing Rocky. He's going to keep me posted when this sells out. But you can use this in your cookies. You can use it. Man, do it on a croissant. You think you died and went to heaven. Put it over fruit. I love it on savory. Cheeses, salmon. I love it. You're right. Pretzels.
Pretzels is great. You know, here's what I think is so special about it. A lot of people have never had maple cream. And even if you have had maple cream, you haven't had this quality of maple cream. Most maple cream is not made from pure, single-sourced maple syrup. So that's what makes this so special. We're heading into the sweet holiday of Valentine's Day. You may have a Galentine's event. Make a charcuterie board. Put this out as part of it. Let people experience something that is so unique, so very Vermont, and so heavenly.
Look at here. This is my crew, my eating crew that comes in. Are you ready, everybody? What do you think? Have any of you never had it before? What do you think? Isn't it? It's like maple syrup gone insane. All right, you guys stick around. I need you. I need you to eat everything.
3 great words: no added sugar, pure maple syrup.
It's a treat.
It is a treat.
Listen, I get it. It's not cheap, but we're honest.
Absolutely.
It is worth way more than we're charging for it.
Because you can't find this very many places.
Do it with a pretzel. All right, it's going to sell out. 085-319. Stephanie, you are coming back.
I am.
Because we have incredible noodles coming up, and the last of our miracle noodle, right? So that's coming up in just a bit. By the way, really quickly, I have olive oil from Curtis Stone. This is one of the deals of the show. You get not 1, but 2 bottles. And one of the bottles, catch this, is from California. The other one is from his farm in Australia. Rich, full-bodied, amazing. You get both these, all right, from that Cobram estate. And these are unbelievable. We're doing them today at $39.95 because it's our last big sale. What was that original price, Rocky? $59? I think it was, it's $20 off. Remember, dressings, you can use this for marinades, you can use this to cook with, you can use it on bread. We have auto ship, single ship, and then we have a future delivery of March 3rd if you want to hold off a little bit. But you get both bottles. And look at the display. Great, great, great gift. All right. All right. Don't hang up on the maple cream. I'd like to steal one of these and just bring it. I'd take that home and I'd eat the whole dang thing.
I just ordered mine.
Did you?
I actually got it. I thought it was I thought it was going to sell out, but I got it. Just
Michelle Carolla. I was going to call you the coffee queen, but you're so much more than that. You do so many. You're so good at bringing us things that we can make stuff really good at our house.
Thank you.
And this is our best deal. We do several coffee deals.
Yes.
This is the best coffee and hot chocolate and tea
and all of
deal that we do. Here it is, last big sale of the year. Originally, $50. We dropped the price, $44.95, free shipping and handling. You get 100 pods of your favorite beverage.
Right.
I'm going to get behind you on this because I know you want to work
perfect.
from here.
Yes.
Let me show everybody real quick, and then we'll go through some of the flavors. Guys, you get everything that you see in front of me.
Yes.
Look at this. That is all yours for $44.95 with free shipping. Wow.
With free shipping, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It's amazing. I mean, we're talking literal nickels for an incredible gourmet cup of coffee.
And look at all my favorites, s'mores, Charleston Chew.
I know, right?
You know I love Charleston Chew, that marshmallow chocolate.
Yes.
Sunday coffee. We've got every possible apple pie. I mean, Junior Mint. This Cold Stone hot cocoa, your kids will flip when they try that. But it just goes on. And we even have a maple coffee.
A maple coffee, which would be phenomenal with my coming to my house soon, maple cream.
Yeah. God bless. Good for you.
Yes.
But I love this company because they, you know, people have a hard time figuring out what they want. And if you have a party and you have one of these machines, which everybody has now,
right?
Everybody can have exactly what they want.
That's what I like about it. You and I talk about this. First off, Two Rivers is just one of those companies. It's a batch-made company out of Jersey, right? So we have on-staff scientists that are creating these flavors, and we're licensing these legacy company flavors that we're all, you know, growing up and loving throughout the years into the coffee. So that's what makes it special, right? And the other thing about Two Rivers is that it is a 100% Arabica-based coffee. Anytime that you're wanting coffee, you want to make sure that it has that Arabica base, because that's going to give you that super quality, you know, ground level, we'll say, base, right? And that's what you want to do. And so that's what we're starting with. We're starting with this gourmet coffee. Like Guy said, you have all of these different flavors, so you're not stuck with the same flavor.
It's like
forever.
Christmas.
It's Christmas in
I mean,
a box.
you have so many different flavors.
This is a new one.
Which
you
one's
have
this
not
one?
had this before. This one is brand new, which is right here. Isn't that phenomenal?
So good.
It is a cinnamon.
Simple cinnamon.
Right? So it has cinnamon, it has caramel, it has all those beautiful flavors.
Oh my gosh, guys, listen, we are doing 5 flex on everything. This is the last day. So if you want to get this, it's, what is it, 5 times 9 is 45. So it's $9. We will deliver 100 pods of coffee, and it all comes stored. And remember, it lasts for months and months and months.
Right.
Right? And you get so many different choices. I mean, when I look through here, we get coffee, we get tea.
And hot chocolate.
And hot chocolate.
All in the same box.
Look at them all.
It's like we always say, open up the box, it's a party in the box.
And what do you get, Michelle, like 4 of each?
Well, you get 4 of each flavor, which is the tea, the chocolate, and the coffee. And remember, you're getting various flavors of tea, various flavors of coffee, various flavors of chocolate. And when you're looking at your pot of coffee at your house every morning, and you think, I am sort of done with that flavor, and you're going to pour out half of the coffee, you're wasting money, you're wasting coffee, and you're, you know, it's like you get a little tired of the same flavor. In this way, you just have that daily, I don't know what I feel like, but I'm going to go with this today type thing.
I love the fact that, like you said, at any given day, you can decide what you want.
Right, exactly.
It's not like, you know, when you commit to a bag of coffee, you got to drink that same coffee all the time. This is great. I love it if you're entertaining.
That is really the best.
Oh, they love this.
Everybody loves a bar, right? Everybody loves to have, whether it's a dessert bar, a coffee bar, a taco bar, and what more fun can you have at a party if you have a coffee chocolate tea bar, and everyone ends the party, ends the evening. Isn't that so great? So I had to put a little cream in there. This is Tootsie Roll. Right? So like I said, we do these wonderful flavors that are licensed. It's Tootsie Roll hot chocolate. Is that fantastic?
It tastes like a freaking Tootsie Roll. It tastes just like a Tootsie. And you know, Tootsie Roll is a very distinct chocolate flavor.
Yes.
That is, oh my gosh, that warms. It makes me feel like a kid.
It's exactly that. And you know, here's the thing. When you are going to the stores and you're looking at these K-Cups on the shelves, first off, they're very expensive for very small boxes, right? And then when you get them home, you're getting, again, that same exact flavor run throughout the entire box. But we have absolutely no idea how long those have been sitting on the store shelves. Coffee gets stale.
These are made fresh.
Made fresh to order. So what we're ordering today, they'll get that order and they'll make them specifically to order. That's the greatest thing. It's fresh, it is flavorful, you have that quality gourmet experience, you're choosing your flavors, you're choosing the experience. I like coffee in the morning and I like tea at night, right?
You know what I love about it is if you're having people over, normally when the meal and the dessert is done, that's it.
That's pretty much it, right?
This is another fun thing.
Another little layer.
When you bring them, you say, hey guys, you know, come on in. Look what I've got here. And you could have maybe 10 of them displayed.
Yes.
And everybody can get their own. And the nice thing is with these machines, a cup of coffee takes a minute.
Exactly.
Right?
And you can set it up with all of the little extras, whether you're doing sprinkles or caramel or chocolate or
like
whipped creams, right? Marshmallows. Have this for when the kids come over on the weekends, you know, and the grandkids. And then again, it's the most perfect thing for all of the events that are coming up, right? You have Valentine's, you have, you know, coming around for Mother's Day, because you can put these in the freezer and freeze them until you need them. So you don't have to worry about them going stale or maybe not being able to use all of them. So this one is lemon. It doesn't look like lemon, but it has such a great flavor to it.
I love it. Look at how clear.
Isn't that
so
beautiful?
Oh, wow, it's spicy.
I know.
I smell.
Love
I can smell that citrus.
Exactly. It's so fantastic. And that's one of the ones that I like to end my night
That's
on.
really
Isn't
good.
that good?
And this one's was it caffeine free on this one?
No, this one has a little caffeine.
Little bit.
Just
So
a
you
little
can figure
trace.
out. Yeah, it's all right.
Just
It's
a
okay.
trace,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Oh my gosh. All right, we have it available in auto ship, which you can customize, but I got 90 left in auto ship. I got about 300 left in regular ship. And again, look at everything you get. Talk about value.
Exactly.
I mean, what is this, a cup? It's under 50 cents a cup.
Exactly. So you know, everyone knows what coffee costs. Even in the least expensive drive-thrus that we all know, you're paying a couple of dollars for cheap grade coffee that really tastes like the pot has been sitting there for a week. Who wants it, right?
Right.
And then this way, you're getting these fresh, you know, batch made. Again, they're made in Jersey. They're very carefully put together with the flavors. And you know when you're getting it home, it's gonna be that experience every single time, whether it's the morning coffee or maybe an afternoon pick-me-up with some tea, or maybe you're rounding out the weekend with hot chocolate. It's gonna be fun all the time.
So I want to just give you a quick sample because we're almost out of time.
Okay.
So you have Cold Stone Creamery, hot chocolate, Andy's Candies, which I love, Junior
Absolutely.
Mints, there's blueberry pie, there's pralines and cream, s'mores, and if you've never had Charleston Chew, that's that marshmallow dark chocolate thing that we used to freeze, and
Right.
oh my gosh, so good. And it just goes on, slice. So we have pecan pie, we have s'mores.
Blueberry
and that's
pie.
We've only gone through half.
And how about this one, vanilla mocha chunk?
Yeah, come on.
From Friendly's, right? And you can make it hot, you can make it cold, you can blend it into your favorite milks. It's sort of
So good.
endless, whatever you can. It's not just a glass or a cup of coffee.
All
This
right.
is one more for you for the
we
road.
are very,
for you.
very busy. Yeah, just leave it for me right there.
For the
You know I'll
road.
drink it. Very, very busy. If you can use express ordering, go ahead. 093658. Great job. Thank you,
Thank
Michelle.
you. Good to see you.
All right, everybody, we are going to move on. But before we do, we wanted to remind everybody that our thoughts and our prayers are with our customers, our vendor community, all the HSN members and family who've been impacted by the California wildfires. And we've made a donation to the American Red Cross relief efforts. If you would like to join us in these efforts, we would greatly appreciate it. Just visit hsn.com for the donation link. Thank you.
At its heart, our philosophy is all about breaking down beauty boundaries. I wanted to create a makeup line to help you feel your best, like you can handle anything. I know you're gonna love them.
Join us for Tarte Cosmetics on HSN.
I cannot run out of these products. So I'll let you in on a little secret. I have them on auto ship. It's the best way to stock up on all the items I love from HSN. Regular deliveries come on my schedule, and the price I paid is locked in. Auto ship. Get more of what you love when you need it.
Food has always been my passion, but the truth is, even in the world's best kitchens, the tools can really make or break a chef. That's why I've developed this incredible, innovative line for HSN. It makes the prep easy, and it also makes the cooking a whole lot of fun. From my kitchens to your tables. Let's turn the everyday into gourmet.
Get the best deals on the things you love with the HSN card. As an HSN card VIP, you'll get all kinds of perks like VIP financing on so many items, plus extra flex on every item under $369 all day, every day, and at least 8 VIP savings events a year. Includes fraud protection, and there's no annual fee. Apply now and instantly get $15 off when you're approved. Call 1-800-695-1418 or visit hsn.com/HSN card.
We got about 30 minutes before we get to the cooking show. We are still in our Now That's Tasty show. We have one of my favorites, which is our Miracle Noodle egg white spaghetti noodles. Guys, you know I was on keto several years ago, and I still kind of follow it a little bit. But I tell you, I love, love, love pasta. I ran an Italian restaurant for years and years and years. Love, love, love it. Problem is, it is not diet or waistline friendly. It is loaded, loaded with carbs. In fact, the average serving of a pasta will have like 30 carbs. This pasta, which is made with eggs, just not the yolks, it's made with the egg whites, still has that great, wonderful, toothsome chew on it, is less than 1 carb per serving. So if you love pasta and you don't want to give it up, and you want to use these noodles in your soup, in your stir fry, with your spaghetti, cold, hot, it doesn't matter. All I will tell you is order quickly because this will sell out. I have the 6-pack, which you can try in our spaghetti noodles, or I have the 12-pack. These are go-to. They don't need to be cooked. All you do is drain them out and add them to whatever you want. So 6 or 12, Stephanie Roberts is here. Every time we air this, I am always so happily surprised at the number of people that give it a chance.
Yes.
Because it is so freaking good, and you would never know.
Exactly, and I am always happily surprised at how much you love the taste, because egg white noodles don't taste like eggs. To be honest, they don't really taste like anything.
Most pasta doesn't.
And that is exactly the point, because the point of pasta is to be a vehicle for whatever is on it.
Yes.
And oh my gosh, if you don't take a bite of this, I'm going to.
You got the forks.
Because that meat sauce smells absolutely amazing. So what Miracle Noodle has done is that they have taken egg whites and formed them into noodles so that you are getting the mouthfeel, the texture, the craving of pasta.
You'd never know.
You'd never know.
It
With
tastes like spaghetti.
Less than 1 gram
Wow.
of carbohydrates.
Yep.
Less than 1 gram. These are keto friendly, but it gets even better because there's been plant-based noodles out there before. These aren't just low carb, they're high protein. But getting back to the carbs, you can read that 3rd line. Less than 1 gram, Miracle Noodle egg white. 26 grams, fusilli. 29 and a half grams. I would think I was being healthy if I had whole grain spaghetti. Well, it is better than white spaghetti, but still has carbs, so it's not keto friendly. Whole wheat pasta, 26 grams. Or you can have the exact mouthfeel for less than 1.
And all that protein. Let me just tell you, if you are looking to kind of, it's a new year and you're like, you know what, I want to eat well, but I want to try to control my carbohydrates, this is the way to do it. 6-pack or 12-pack. I will let you know which will sell out first, but I love that it can be hot, it can be cold. You could bring it to work.
You could do
and just
lots.
drain it and add shrimp and Thai, peanut sauce.
Absolutely. Let's do this one first, and then I'm going to make your favorite salad with you. But let's talk about going to work. When do most of us make mistakes? When we're desperate, when we're hungry, when we go through the drive-through. That's when we tend to fall off our healthy eating. So if you know that pasta is one of your things, first of all, this is all you're going to see when you open the pouch. You're going to drain out the liquid, and it's going to look like that.
They're noodles.
They're noodles. They don't stick together. They don't have any funny feeling. They're just plain old
They don't
egg
smell
white
weird
noodles.
like the
They don't smell.
seaweed
There's
ones.
nothing. They look a little white because they're made with egg white, so that's okay. So let's say I'm at work, right? I'm gonna take my egg white noodles. I'm gonna bring some veggies along with me. I'm gonna cut corners because I'm at work, or maybe I'm just me tonight for dinner and I wanna do something quick. I'm gonna grab that pre-cooked, ready-to-go chicken. Grab a rotisserie chicken. Listen, if you're feeling adventurous, roast your own chicken.
I buy one of the cooked chickens. They're
I do
fantastic.
too. I buy the rotisserie chickens ready to go, and I do that. Now, I can add a little sauce. Curtis has a great soy ginger sauce, so we're going to do a little bit of an Asian flair on this. Now, quite honestly, if I didn't mind crunchy veggies, I could eat this just like this. You do not have to cook these noodles. They're already ready to go right from the pouch. But because I do want a little bit of a warm, cozy feeling on this cold January day, I'm going to put it in here for a minute, and then I'll have a great, warm, healthy meal.
This is always the time of year where people kind of fall off their resolution.
Yep.
Right?
Absolutely.
It's the 3rd week. It's almost, January's almost over.
It's getting boring.
This is not a sacrifice. This is an investment in your own health. And like I said, it tastes amazing. Remember, pasta, as you said, is a vehicle. That's all it is.
Yep.
All right? Yes, we like our pasta to be a little more al dente, whatever. You can do all that stuff. This has that flavor of the al dente pasta.
Right. It's the texture that's
it's
there.
texture. And honestly, whatever you put on it, it marries perfectly.
It does. So let's talk about what we're tired of. Personally, I'm tired of salads. I've been eating them for 2 weeks straight in my attempt to get some more vegetables in my diet. So let's mix it up a little. Let's get a different texture in our salad. I'm not gonna ruin what I've done these past few weeks and add plain old spaghetti, but what if I add the egg white pasta? Then I've got a different texture. Then I've got something different to it. And I'm adding 10 grams of 10 grams of protein. Because remember, when we add protein, it helps keep us more
Look at
full.
that, almonds, more protein.
A little bit more protein there. Almonds also good for some fiber. And then I'm gonna add just a little bit of a vinaigrette. Keep it a little bit lighter this time around. Now, you could easily add some salmon. You could add some shrimp.
Chunks of blue cheese.
Add what? Well, I guess that depends what we're counting, right?
Hey, that's protein.
Low carb.
Believe it or not, you can eat a pound of blue cheese when you're on keto.
Yes, you can.
That's all good stuff.
I always have to decide, what is it I'm counting?
Fats are good.
Fat's gonna be very
Fats are good.
But if carbs are what you're counting, this is the way to make yourself feel like you're not missing out. When do we change our eating habits back from what we're trying to do? When we feel like we're missing out. So look at this salad. I've got some crunch. Crunch makes me feel like I'm getting a little bit more of a carb. I've got the pasta feel with the miracle noodle. I'm getting protein that I don't even know I'm getting right there. Isn't that great?
Really good.
It's a great salad.
And
it really
light.
is. It makes you feel light. And again, I'm probably gonna add some shrimp or some salmon to this just to give it a little bit more oomph. And then if you start to do the math, you're getting 20, 30, 40 grams of protein.
You never had to boil a pot of water.
I did
You don't have
nothing.
to stand over it and watch when the pasta is overcooked or undercooked. It is the same every time you take it out of the bag.
Absolutely.
All you do is drain it. You can, like we said, cold, hot. We have the hot one already ready.
Yes, we do.
So this is just, think about this. You get home late from work, you can make this in 5 minutes.
Right, and it takes way longer than that to boil water and cook pasta.
Now we toss it.
Instead of doing that, again, you don't actually have to cook it. All I did was warm it. So I've literally made a stir fry. I kind of sauteed my veg a little bit, got some sauce on it, got my chicken ready to go. I know you love this sauce.
Yeah,
and what's the point of a pasta, a noodle? To soak up the sauce.
It's delicious.
You will eat this and feel good about it
You
day in and day out.
you would have that in a restaurant, you wouldn't even bat an eye.
No,
You'd
absolutely.
be like, this is delicious.
You wouldn't know
All
in
right.
a blind taste test.
We are very busy. If you want to get a 6-pack to try it, we have that available. If you want the 12-pack, because you've had it before, and you want to, I got 150 of each. That's it. Under 50 of each. Wow. I love it. I'll be honest. You make that. You didn't make it today. But
We
you know
did
the one
not
with the
make it
chicken
today.
and
Yeah,
cheese?
it's like the chicken tetrazzini.
Oh my gosh.
It's like grandma's 70s casserole. It's so good.
When you eliminate having to cook pasta, it makes preparation so easy.
This makes preparation easy.
Right?
It makes you feel like you're getting what your body may be craving, even if you're trying to avoid it. I'm glad you mentioned the soup. So it's freezing. I made chicken noodle soup for my kids last week. I picked out the noodles because I'm trying not to eat carbs. Instead, let's use a miracle noodle. Use an egg white noodle. Not only would I not have to pick out the noodle, I'd be getting more protein by adding this noodle. And every time you add more protein, you are making yourself feel fuller longer. And that is so much the success to having this healthy eating. No added sugar, no added fats, no less than 1 gram of carbs, so it's keto.
10 grams
no
of protein.
Gluten, and 10 grams of protein.
Well, because you're getting the best, really, one of the best parts of the egg.
Well, and an egg is an amazing nutritional source. So if you are worried about fats and cholesterol, that part of the egg has been taken out. These are the egg whites, so you don't have to worry about the cholesterol and the fats. I love that we're not adding any sugar. There's no dairy, there's no grain, there's no soy. This literally fits into any eating plan that you would want it to.
All right, order. You're gonna love it. If you never tried it, hey, try it out. I'm telling you, it makes a difference. Even if you just do this twice a week, you'll watch the calories start to go away.
Yeah, 45 calories in a bag, and I can't even eat a whole bag.
All right,
So,
are you back?
this is it for me today.
Stephanie, amazing,
Good to
as
see
always.
you.
Thank you, my
Good
dear.
to
Always
see
good to see
you.
you. Hey, by the way, HSN credit card today, $15. Free money. If you want to get an HSN credit card, we'll put that money towards anything you want to buy, even our pulled pork, which is back. So, I've been complaining to Cary for a long time that I have not seen our Killer Griller pulled pork in months and months and months. I've been out of it since like November.
What?
It is finally back. We are going to give you 4 pounds. This is competition barbecue. And all the work is done. It is seasoned, it is smoked, it is barbecued, it is pulled, and then it is put into 4 1-pound bags that are frozen. You can do all pork, 4 pounds, or you can do all chicken.
Yep.
If I'm you and I've never had this, go 2 pounds, 2 bags of pork, and 2 bags of chicken. That is our combo. We are doing this at $79.95. Guys, you get enough pork to make about 12 to 13 sandwiches at less than 70. If you go to a barbecue place
Oh, forget it.
and you order 12 sandwiches,
Yeah.
you're going to spend close to $200.
A lot of
Cary
money now.
Miletto,
Hi, everybody.
also a barbecue queen. She does a lot of different things. We haven't had this in a long time.
Yeah, I know.
Right? We had the ribs.
We had the ribs.
We had the tenderloin.
We had the tenderloin.
You know, this is my favorite of all the Killer Griller products.
This is the one that has the most variety, I think, because it's a way you could serve it in so many different ways. And we're going to give you some wonderful ideas here. But this is Killer Grillers. Welcome to the family. We are Memphis-style barbecue. This is Brian Teeters and JB Smith, who are competition barbecue team. They have won so many awards. And this is what you're getting. Their long, low and slow cooked smoked meats.
Look at this
So
stuff.
it comes down to starting off with a high quality meat. I'll even get in there with my
Go
hands.
ahead.
High quality meat, and then taking that meat and doing that low and slow smoking of it. And you guys know, smoking meat takes a lot of time.
You know when the last time I used my smoker?
Yeah.
Like a year ago.
Yeah, it's
You
a
know
lot.
why?
It's a
Because
lot.
of this.
It's just so much.
It's work, and then I don't want it at the end of the day because it
that's
takes
good
so long.
news.
This is all cooked.
Yeah.
Heat and eat, right?
Heat and eat. So it's gonna come in 4 packages. You're getting a pound per package. That means you can keep it in the freezer till you're ready to go. Just take out a package as you need it and then serve it how you would like. And with, you know, the big game coming up and a lot of different outings finally coming up as soon as we get through the snowstorm, I'm really excited about the idea of serving this in so many different ways. Here we actually did some pizzas. So we did like a Hawaiian type pizza and an apple pizza because apple goes so good with chicken and pork, and we did the red onions with it. So you can just get a flatbread and place out a few ingredients, and because this is pulled, you can just pull it all the way through that flatbread. You can do sandwiches with this. We did some nachos over here, which is delicious. So again, variety. So this is the one you get when you say, I want to eat this a lot of different ways. Most people love to do sandwiches with this. I want to talk about the chicken for a minute too, because look at the chicken. The chicken comes with big pieces. This is big.
If you don't eat red meat,
yeah.
you get it in chicken. It has a very, very similar flavor profile, and it's texturally about the same.
Okay, I have to get in there with my hands, guys.
Look at this piece.
Forgive me, because look, this is a big old piece of white meat chicken. Do you see what's happening here, okay?
Wow.
So I have this pulled chicken, I pull it myself, big chunks. That means if you're doing the nachos, we did half pork and half chicken. So if you did the combo, that would be the nachos that we have here. We did a little bit of both. But what I love is that you get that option to really play with it and serve it in a few different ways. Serve it over rice, serve it with fries, do a sandwich, do a pizza, do nachos.
Do a slider.
Do a slider, as he's doing right here. And we have our coleslaw and our pickles for you too. Nothing goes better with barbecue than coleslaw and pickles, let me tell you. Oh my gosh, it's so delicious.
Hold on.
And easy. This is super easy to do. So if you wanted to put out some sliders, you're having some, folks over for a game or something like that.
I'm going in.
Super, go for it. You made your own sandwich. He made his pork sandwich. It's so good. It's so good. It's what we're known for. And so the reason you keep coming back and you keep coming back and everything else is because, again, you don't have to worry about cooking it. We've done the work for you. Brian always says,
good.
I want to do the work for you and make it easy. This is great for those nights when you were just super busy, you get home, you want to make sure you're eating something good for you, but you don't have a lot of time. So you can pull this out before you go. That's a good answer. He's like, yeah. Pull this out before you go and then literally just heat it and eat it. You can heat it in the oven, you can heat it in the microwave, you can heat it on your grill if you want to say, hey, I grilled this, I smoked this.
So good.
Okay.
Listen, I barbecue at my house.
Yeah.
It is a lot of work. And at the end of the day, I'm not even in the mood for barbecue because I smell like smoke all day.
Right.
And this
So
is
much.
this. You take it out of the bag, all right? I put mine in a baking dish and I stick it in the oven. That's all I do. And you literally let it come to temperature, and you grab your rolls.
That's it.
And you eat it. And look at this sandwich I made. And guys,
I love your sandwich.
this is a slider. I could probably make 30 of these.
Yeah.
With this pork.
I mean, the pork is unbelievable. What I love about the chicken is it's a white meat chicken, so you're actually getting these chunks of white meat all throughout. The pork is super tender, super delicious. Let's talk about the sauce for a minute. Because it's kind of a tangy sauce, but it's also kind of got like a little sweet finish, but not too much.
It's not overly sweet.
Not overly sweet, not overly tangy. It's that perfect mix that just gives you something going on there.
Let's update everybody.
Okay.
All right, because it's going quick. Because it hasn't been here in a long time.
Yeah.
So Rocky, what are my options? I have less than 50 orders of everything. So if you want 4 bags of pork, I have less than 50. If you want 4 bags of chicken, less than 50. If you want auto ship, all right, less than 50. If you want the combo, that's 2 pounds of pork and 2 pounds of chicken. There's less than 50 of that. Man, we got it back. You know what I did, don't you?
I know.
I ordered before the show.
Oh, good.
Because I know it's going to sell out.
Because you are smart.
Yes.
I mean, look at my little pickles falling out here, but look at this. I mean, that chicken, you guys, I'm just gonna tell you right now, if you're trying to do like a lean, the chicken is chunky, it's all white meat, it's delicious. If you love pork, because pork just has that extra of flavor, I get it. The pork here is actually top level pork meat. It is so good. It has got flavor for days. So that's what we love, and that's what we do at Killer Grillers, is we give you the absolute competition style flavor. So this is not even just like, oh, hey, we do barbecue.
Right.
This is, we do barbecue to win awards. So the flavor that's gonna come through, the quality of the meat that's going to come through, this is Killer Grillers. This is, you're gonna taste the difference immediately.
We are down to 40 left in each option. So now is the time to buy. We dropped the price from $89 to $79. It's free shipping.
That's great.
Yeah, free shipping and handling. And remember, if you're making sliders, you could probably make 25 or 30 sliders. Easily with the 4 pounds that we're giving you. All right? And you're putting a decent amount on there, and trust me,
and look how much is left.
Unctuous and yummy and not over smoked.
Nope.
Not over sweet. If you want to add your own sauce, you can always do that, but it does come sauced.
Comes with sauce.
And everything will be frozen.
Yep.
And this, it's made fresh, and then it's bagged, then it's frozen. Look at how good that is. And you know what else? I love that our senior friends out there who are, you know, maybe they're not going to go outside and barbecue for 8 hours anymore.
Exactly.
They can still have this experience at home.
Well, if you live in a condo, if you live in a situation where you can't have a smoker, or, you know, maybe you used to and you miss it so much, or, hey, guess what? It snowed at my house in Atlanta today.
I know, it's snowing everywhere.
Oh my gosh, it's snowing. So you can't get out there and do these kind of things, but you can get Killer Grillers home and have this right now. And I love that. So that's what we're for. Again, 4 bags are coming. You can you open all 4 at once, or just use 1 at a time. For me and Chris, I use 1 bag.
See the smoke ring?
Look at that. And you're
That's
gonna
a smoke ring.
You're also going to see the bits of the char.
And well, you know what's not in here is the grizzle.
Right.
You know when you go to a rib joint and you get a sandwich on and you're like, man, I got a big piece of fat.
Oh, right.
And you look in here, and this is 4 bags. I will tear it up. Do you see any chunks of grizzle?
Nope.
Or fat? None inside there. This is all meat, all edible. You will see some chunks like this that have the smoke ring. See the red? See
That's
that
my
red
favorite
right there?
part. That's my favorite
That's the
part.
smoke ring. That means real barbecue, gang. And you get these little bits. Look at this.
I love those bits.
These are the best pieces right here.
So you get like
Look
some
at
little edges there that, you know, the little charred edges that are just so, they're full. You want to talk about full of flavor. Those
That's
are
the
full
best.
of flavor. Oh, yes.
Like a burn in.
And that's how you know you're getting real barbecue. You know, if you go to the grocery store or something and you buy like these kind of things, you're right, gristle fat. You don't get the bits like that. So you know that this is just being manufactured and just kicked out. Not with Killer Grillers. We are giving you the most high quality meat. We are spicing it appropriately. We are doing that long, low and slow cooking, which usually can be 8 to 10 hours that we are smoking. We are making sure that we're packaging it for you in a way that you can eat it as you need it. And all it is heat and eat. So it's not, you don't just heat it and eat it. You cannot get easier than that. And you will wow your friends and your family. Yeah, you've been over at the pork all the time.
The first time I ordered, I got the combo. And I was very, very impressed. I knew the pork was going to be good.
Yeah.
I thought the chicken was every bit as good. Only it's a little bit lighter. And I don't mean that in flavor. I mean, because pork has natural pork fat.
That's right.
Chicken does not.
Yeah.
So if you like it a little bit leaner, you get the same experience without all the fat.
Exactly. And I think
That's
that
phenomenal.
it's beautiful. It's just enough sauce. It's again, that sauce is so perfect with the meat. They know exactly what they're doing. So I think that you can feel confident serving this if you're doing this for a dinner or a get together. If you're looking at, you know, hey, we're gonna have some people over for the game. Let's make some flatbread pizzas. Let's do some sliders. Or, you know, let's do some nachos.
And you can do it within an hour. Within an hour.
That's it.
All right,
Heat it up and done.
Rocky, how we doing as far as quantity? So I know we had about 50 of each, and now we're down to, I don't hear Rocky, so I'm gonna guess we're probably down to about 20 to 30. All right, 20 to 30 orders left of each of the combos, or if you just wanna get all pork, or you wanna get all chicken. If you've never tried it,
look at that.
Out of all the food stuff that I tried, I had the highest hopes for this, and it delivered. Because a lot of times you get products, you order on TV, you get it home, and it's like kind of a bait and switch. You're like, yeah, it doesn't look as good as it did on TV. This is made by championship barbecue guys.
That's right.
Their reputation depends on them giving you great barbecue. It's like a good restaurant.
Yep.
So all I can tell you is go for it. The most popular combo.
Ah, good. Okay.
So combo
I
is
think that's good.
2 of the pork and 2 of the chicken.
That's
So
the best
good.
way to do it. Because then if you want to have a little deviation, you want to do a little variety, you know, you really can. And I love that you pointed out that the chicken has that little bit lighter taste, and then this has that little more richer flavor.
Chicken's outselling pork right now.
I believe it because, you know, we do, as you were talking with Stephanie, you know, we're trying to do our best. We're trying to get ready for when it gets warmer. We got to put on our shorts and swimsuits soon. So I get that. The chicken is definitely going to be your more lean protein, but do not get it wrong. Pork, it can be a very good protein for you. It is loaded with protein.
Yeah.
And this one is really flavorful. So this is gonna be the one, you know, if you wanna do like a pork pizza or the sliders and things like that. I mean, look at it.
You know what I wanted to show everybody
What's
too?
that?
Watch this. We've had this out here for a while. You know what you're not seeing? A bunch of fat and grease.
That's right.
This is
oh
not.
my gosh, that's a
There
great
is
thing
no
to do.
grease or oil coming off this, because they use the best cuts of pork.
That's right.
With the most protein.
It's a very lean pork,
and again, it's not sugary sweet.
No.
I don't mind sweet barbecue sauce, but I want to add it myself if I want to. This, you have the perfect foundation. I don't think it needs it, but if you want to do it,
But if you want to, my husband does. He leans a little bit more towards condiments. He likes to add sauces.
That's me.
You know, I don't. I love it just the way it is, and it comes already sauced. So remember, it's like a tangy barbecue sauce. It's our Killer Grillers proprietary sauce. It is delicious, and it pairs perfectly with the chicken as much as it pairs with the pork. And what's nice is that it has that little tang, but it's not too sweet. So I love that about it. As Guy was saying, if you want to add some to yours, you absolutely can, but it comes already sauced. So you're getting the sauce in the packets, 4 packets that you're able to take out as you need them. I say keep them frozen, and then the minute you realize, hey, I need something, just pull it out, let it defrost. It is already cooked for you. That's my favorite part. So then you can make sure in that last minute moment, you are eating good.
Yeah, just get yourself some nice rolls, like nice doughy rolls. Oh my gosh, so good. All right.
Yum, yum.
We'll let you know when it sells out because it's almost gone. 085-736. All right, time for dessert. Come on over.
Let's do it.
Let's talk about chocolate.
Here we go.
So, I've said this 100 times, but
here we go.
red chocolate is the chocolate that I buy here at HSN.
Yep.
I just think I'm always shocked that it has no added sugar. This is gourmet European chocolate. You are getting a boatload of it, all right? We are giving you 24 bars for $29, a little over $1 a bar. And Cary, we have flavors. You're gonna go through all that stuff.
Yep.
I mean, look at it, $1 a bar. They're handy to take with you.
So good.
But when you try them, and I always tell people, don't tell anybody there's no added sugar.
Yeah.
Nobody will know.
Nobody will
They're
know.
amazing.
Even you won't don't know. And that's what I love about red chocolate. You know, we are the premier no sugar added chocolate with giving you fewer calories and reduced fats, but you are able to indulge without the guilt. And isn't that what it's all about? I love being able to stay on track, but still enjoy the things I love. So red is going to give you the opportunity to do a few different flavor choices. So I'm gonna go through those very quickly. These are 24 bars that you're getting, however you like. So let's start with this, which is in my hand, which is our chocolate, our milk chocolate. Our milk chocolate's super creamy. We get, there's no palm oils. We get our cocoa beans from the Côte d'Ivoire region, which is the top quality cocoa beans you can possibly get. Notice as I do this with it, it kind of glistens.
It's amazing.
These are looking like diamonds because that is what we're all about, is giving you something beautiful to look at as much as it is awesome to eat. So milk chocolate, you can go all 24 bars of that. Or if you want to do our milk chocolate with macadamia and hazelnut, which you will see all the way throughout there as I break it, that will give you kind of that little crunch, and it gives you the milk chocolate, again, macadamia and hazelnuts, and that's so you get 12 milk chocolate, 12 milk chocolate with macadamia and hazelnut. You can do that, so that's your second choice. Third choice, go straight dark chocolate, which is my go. I love dark chocolate. But our dark chocolate, what I really love about it is there's no bitterness at all.
No.
This is a super
It's the only
smooth,
dark chocolate I can eat.
super smooth, super creamy, really melts in your mouth. This is European chocolate. It took us 5 years to get this recipe perfected, and so you taste that when you eat it. So you can do all 24 of dark, or you can do 12 dark, and 12 with our orange. That's the orange almond. So here, I'm gonna break that one so you can see that. You haven't tasted that one in a minute, have you?
No, I love this one. And I'm not a dark chocolate fan.
I know.
But I love.
And when you first taste it, like the first time, it's been a minute.
The orange is like you're biting into an orange.
Orange pops, you know, so it's really, really exciting because the almond gives the crunch, but the orange, and you can see all throughout there, that orange does like kind of a bright pop of flavor. And orange and chocolate go together so beautifully. So if you've never tried that, I would highly recommend getting our 12 dark chocolate, 12 orange almond. So that can be your 24. Or the one I know that is your favorite. Here we go. Blonde. Okay, so we're known for blonde. This is exclusive. This is something that we do here at HSN that we have come up with. Everyone that tries blonde thinks that it has caramel in it or that it has butterscotch. There's like all these different things that toffee. People say all kinds of things. What's really fantastic about the story of blonde is that it is non-GMO milk that is whipped until it becomes kind of creamy, and then it's put with our white chocolate, and that's how we come up with blonde. It is unique. It is special. It is unlike anything you've ever tasted.
It's really good.
And he
it's
loves
like, well, it reminds me of like if you took milk chocolate and white chocolate.
Yes.
And you put it together.
And
then you added butterscotch or toffee. Guys, if you went to the regular grocery store, you know they have the gourmet aisle where they have all the fancy candy bars. You're gonna spend $3 or $4 on a candy bar.
Oh, sure.
These are about $1 a piece. And you will never in a million years know that there's no added sugar.
No, you will not.
And they're lower in calorie. Now they still are full of flavor.
Yeah.
So they still use traditional recipes.
That's right.
They just don't add a bunch of sugar into it.
5 years it took us with master chocolatiers to get this down.
5 years to make it.
So think about that. A company that would take 5 years to make sure it was exactly right, because we didn't want you to have any weird aftertaste. If you've done no sugar added candies or chocolates, you know what I'm talking about, where it's just like you're giving up flavor and you just go, it's okay, it's whatever. That is not the experience you will have with red. I say we've created the Redvolution here at HSN, and you guys love us so much that we've become your chocolate of choice, and that's because we are giving you something that's delicious without having any guilt. And I think that's super important. We are Weight Watchers friendly, keto friendly, we are gluten free, and we are kosher. So all of those things are super important for a lot of different folks out there. I know we're all trying to do different things. This will not derail you.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you know, at the end of the day, you want something sweet, right? Yet you don't want to fill your body with sugar.
Yep.
And y'all know that what I did after I got through with keto, I decided, okay, I am going to eat as little sugar as possible going forward. I don't care that much about the carbs.
Sure.
The two are usually connected.
Sure.
But I've cut out sugar in most of my diet, and I've never felt better. And I am telling you, the problem with that is you always feel like you have to sacrifice.
Yeah.
With this chocolate, you are not sacrificing. You are getting real European chocolate. You can tell when you open it up. it's elevated.
Immediately. Well, the smell hits you first, and
Yep.
I think like it feels like you're in a chocolate shop, and it feels like, and that's why I love, you know, placing it here kind of on the marble, because when I was in Italy, you know, I can do it like these guys, you know, you'd have just the little squares, like just like this, and you'd point and say, I'd have that one, I'll have that one, and you were paying several dollars per piece, and you gladly do it because you go, this is incredible chocolate. That's what Red is offering. We are offering you an incredible European chocolate that's giving you no added sugar. So you are able, if you're looking at milk chocolate, that is 100 calories per bar. And if you're looking at the dark chocolate, you're looking at 80 calories per bar. So this is a way for you to be able to have, I call it the moment of elegance. Everyone always laughs at me, but I think it's like, you know, during the day, you just want to treat yourself and you just want to feel good. And, you know, our new slogan at Red is that we want to be your chocolate therapy, because we just need that throughout the day sometimes. We need a little
one of
break.
the things in life that nobody should have to do without.
That's right.
I mean, and honestly, if you're one of those people that you see, you know, somebody eating a chocolate bar and you look at it and you're longing for it, and then you tell yourself no. Ask yourself why. It's the sugar. Right? It's the extra calories that come from sugar and the carbohydrates that come from all of that. You don't have to sacrifice when you have this.
That's right.
Will you do me a favor one more time? With
Go
my
through the
voice, you're
flavors?
better at this.
Okay.
All the combinations, because is there one that where they can have a little bit of everything?
Oh, do we have the combo?
I don't know. Do we have?
We do
have that.
Okay, so the combo
is here.
Oh, here it is, here it is. Okay, so with the combo, correct me if I'm wrong, I think you get 6 of each one.
Yep.
Except there's one you get a little less. I think it's the milk. No, not the milk. Okay, Rocky's gonna look it up to correct me, sorry. But you're getting all of them. So if you want the blonde, the dark chocolate, the milk chocolate with macadamia almond, the dark chocolate with orange almond, you are going to get all of them if you get the, I didn't know we had the combo today. That's exciting.
I know, I just saw it in my notes and I'm like, I think we have the combo back.
Okay, listen, if you've never tried
So you can get all of one flavor.
Do that.
Right? If you want all one
If
flavor.
you want all one flavor, this is what 24 bars looks like. So if you see that, that is generous. Like if I put my hand next to, this is 24 bars going down the line. That is a ton.
So if you get the combo, here's what you get. 5 of the blonde. 5 of the orange and almond, 5 of the dark, 4 of the hazelnut, 5 of the hazelnut macadamia, and 4 chocolate. That equals 24.
Okay, there
all
you
right?
go.
So, or you could do the
And you
combos. You could do the 2 and 2. You could do all these different combos.
Lots of different.
Get it home. And remember, when you order, you're going to get, how many boxes are they? I think they
2
get
boxes.
2
so it
jumbo
comes here
boxes.
with it. You get 2 boxes, so it's really nice
12
that you can
in
keep
each.
them in the box. Here is the box opened if you want to see what that looks like.
Valentine's Day, right?
Oh God, this is perfect. So it's like 2 gifts, you know, if you want to do that, or you can separate them out. If you work in an office or if you have a child that's in a school or something like that, things have to be wrapped for you to be able to give them that way. A lot of like offices and schools and stuff. So these are all wrapped, all individually wrapped. Make them separate gifts. Put a little card with it. People will be so excited. So you have 24 bars that are coming, however you want to either keep them together or divvy them up.
You go to hsn.com. If you have any questions,
all listed there.
Go to hsn.com. It tells you all the combos, everything you can get.
Yeah.
But where else are you going to go and get this quality chocolate for about $1.05 per bar?
That's
Nowhere.
like the old days.
And if your kids want it or your grandkids, give it to them.
Yes.
We're talking about, I mean, how many grams of sugar?
So you're talking about, I think it's like 3?
3.
Yeah.
Regular candy
Total,
bar.
for the whole bar.
Probably 18 to 20.
Oh, sure.
You could eat 7 or 8 of these bars. I mean, think about it. Where have you seen a chocolate bar with 3 grams of sugar? It just, and here's the thing. It's sweet. It's satisfying. It's creamy. It gives you the chocolate fix.
Yes.
And I love that you get 1 bar is wrapped. Everything is individually wrapped. Take it to work.
We love our grab and goes. You love the grab and goes. This is the one you always ask for and we always come back. You know, we do our truffles sometimes and we do some specials and things like that, but this is the one that powers you. This is the one that gets you through the day, gets you through the week, gets you through the month because you're getting 24 bars. So this is fantastic. My favorite thing is to keep these in my pantry because they're in the bars and they're individually wrapped. I have like a little container, like one of those like clear containers, and I stand them up, you know, so then I see my bars like this, like all standing up like in the container. dinner. And when I go to my pantry, I grab a bar and I go. And that's why we call them grab and goes. But what I love is I just pop it in my purse or my bag for the day. And then, you know, I don't know, maybe I have one after breakfast. Maybe I have one after lunch. Maybe I have one right before dinner. Maybe I have one after dinner. And then all I've consumed the entire day, if it's milk chocolate, is 100 calories. And if I did dark chocolate, it was only 80 calories. I don't feel bad about that. That is just part of my daily diet. It's just something that I can enjoy and have my little sweet fix. I always love having something sweet after I'm done eating.
The smell of cocoa.
It's so good.
It's so good.
And then, again, Cote
Look at the
d'Ivoire
bars.
region is important because this is, if you look that up about chocolate, the cacao bean, if you have to start, it's just like with the meat and everything else, you have to start with a high quality something.
Chunks.
So look at that, there's all the chunks at the bottom. And we start with the most high quality beans, and then the recipe that we are using is so flawless and makes this so creamy and delicious, and the taste is unreal. Again, all the indulgence
So good.
without the guilt. That's why we exist. That's why you love us. And that's why we want to keep giving you that option, because it's important. It's important to stay on track. And part of staying on track is not denying yourself everything. It's just giving yourself the better choices of that thing.
I agree.
You know?
I love it. And again, this is made by professional chocolatiers.
Yeah.
Okay, this is in Europe. All this is, that's where it's manufactured. All right?
Yep.
They've always been the best when it comes to confectionery stuff.
That's right.
The Germans, the Belgians, the Swiss, they're amazing.
Yes.
Right?
We know
so
that.
we know that they know how to do it.
guy.
And I'm one of those people, hey, if you make it better than me, I'll buy it from you. and I always have these at my house. You know that.
Yes, I
Danny,
do. Me too.
Lily, I still have the box of the diamond truffles from Christmas. Amazing. You know,
They're
the
so
stuffed
good.
ones.
Our truffles are
All right.
unbelievable.
Rocky wants to go through the options one more time.
Yes, I think we should.
And each
Because
flavor.
You have a few choices, so think about who you are and what you enjoy. But firstly, we have milk chocolate. So if you want to do all milk chocolate, just 24 bars of milk chocolate, you are a milk chocolate person, you can do 24 bars of just milk chocolate. If you want to do the half and half, that's where you can do milk chocolate and milk chocolate with macadamia and hazelnuts. You'll get 12 of each.
That one's my second favorite.
I love
Macadamia
hazelnuts and
nuts and
macadamia
chocolate.
nuts. It's so good because macadamia nuts are so creamy. They're so good. Okay, then if you're a dark chocolate person, you could do 24 bars of just dark, or you can do 12 dark and 12 with the orange almond. These are unbelievable. So these are Spanish oranges. And so you're getting these unbelievable bright, just pop of taste. I love, this is my favorite, if you're asking me.
Yeah.
Or you can go all 24 of our blonde, which, as we discussed, totally different than anything you've probably ever had. If you're looking to try something unique and you typically are a white chocolate lover, or you love the taste of like butterscotch and caramel, go try this one. There is not butterscotch and caramel in this, I want to say that, but you will think that there is.
Yeah.
So I love that about it. So you can get all 24 bars of that. And guess what? If you can't make up your mind, I'm so happy we have this for you today. We have the combo.
That's the way to go.
That's the way to
Yeah.
go, especially if you've never tried it.
Well, because you're not going to eat them all yourself, more than likely. You're going to
sure.
share them.
You say,
So
which would
now,
you like?
What would you like? Yep.
Exactly, and then you have all the bases covered. So you're gonna get some milk chocolate, some dark chocolate, you're gonna get some macadamia hazelnut, you're gonna get some orange almonds, you're gonna get some blonde, you're gonna be set. So I think the combos are a really great choice.
Yeah, and Valentine's Day is just a few weeks away, right?
Yeah.
About 3.5 weeks
Yeah.
away. You'll get these plenty of time ahead of time. But honestly, just to be able to grab one of these,
Yep.
put it in your bag, take it with you when you're, if you're going to work or if you're going to travel. And don't forget, if you're buying this on hsn.com, throw that in your bag.
Yeah.
I mean, you will be so excited. Don't forget to check out. You will be so excited when this comes for the first time. I wish I could see the faces on people that try this for the first time.
Oh, it's
Right?
something, I know, because you'll go, no way. No way there's no sugar added.
No way.
No way. And it's just, that is the feat that we did for you. Again, took 5 years to get that just right. And I think that for those of you who have gotten this home and kept us here, this is our 5th year here, by the way, which is super exciting. So, you've kept us here because, yes, there is something to it. I mean, here's your macadamia hazelnut, by the way. So you're seeing that all throughout. No matter which piece I break, it will be all throughout. So you're never going to have like a bite that has nothing. They're all going to be very fairly laid out throughout your bar. Same thing with the orange almond. Highly recommend the orange almond. That's my favorite. If you like dark chocolate.
You know me, I'm not a dark chocolate guy at
Do you
all.
like
and
that one?
No, I really like it.
It's so great.
Yeah,
Oh.
you know what it is? It's more intense in chocolate flavor.
Which is like me.
And it lingers on your tongue.
If you have that with wine or with espresso, it is exceptional. All of them would be good with that, but especially the orange almond, in my opinion. That's just what I'm gonna leave that there.
And look at the chunks.
So let's go here. I'm gonna try, let's see this one. So this is the orange almond, so you can see that throughout there. And you see like, so the orange, and I love that you did this, yes, thank you. Because look, then you see at the bottom, it's all throughout, you know, and that's what's delicious because no matter which bite you have, you're gonna have that full experience every single time.
I like the size of the bar because it's perfect if you wanna share, but it's not too much. You know when you buy a candy bar and it's this big and you're trying to break it in half.
Yep.
You don't feel so bad about this. You just grab one, have a bite whenever you want it, fold it back up in the package.
And you know what? If you do like I've done before, where I grab that big old bar of chocolate and I'm like, I'm just gonna have a couple pieces. You know what happened, right?
Yeah, you eat the whole thing.
You ate the whole thing, and then you're like, oh no, I didn't mean to do that. If you eat the whole thing on this one, this is perfectly proportioned. Again, if you're talking about the dark chocolate, it's only 80 calories. If you're talking about the milk chocolate, it's only 100. So this is something you can put into your day and put into your life, and you can have the whole thing. And you don't have, again, we are keto friendly, we are Weight Watchers friendly, nutritionists love us, and the reason for that has to do, again, with that fact, no sugar added, high quality cacao beans, and the fact that we're giving you something that can work with what you're trying to do instead of work against it.
The bad part about chocolate is the sugar.
Yes.
Because there's so many good health benefits from chocolate.
Absolutely, yeah.
And
But
so
then they
you
add
still
all this
get them.
stuff. Yeah.
You still get them without any of the guilt.
That's right.
Cary Miletto.
That's what we're here for.
Can't have a show without Cary Miletto. She's
I
gotta
love
be
you.
here.
I love you guys
You barely
too.
made it too. Barely made that plane flight.
Guys, it's snowing in Atlanta. Things are crazy at the airport, but
That's
I'm here.
Crazy, crazy. Thank you, my dear.
Thank you, Guy.
All right, come on with me. We're gonna go to our next hour. And this hour is called Now That's Cooking. So, I got some special stuff coming up in this show that I want to show you. All right, first of all, I have got what I would say to you guys is probably the best deal I have ever done on a knife set or cutlery set. I'm trying to find my card here. Here it is. Guys, this is our Kitchen HQ brand. It's called the Wavy Edge Nonstick